How's it going, YouTube? It's APOC and welcome to another Lens Studio tutorial. Today I'm going to talk about Extents, which is this thing right here. If you have a screen image, Extents Target. This is one of the most useful things in Lens Studio that a lot of people never use because it's a little confusing. But I'm going to show you the difference real quick. So I'm trying to have my crosshair here perfectly placed on this dot in this grid of dots. But as you can see, it looks fine in the 2D scene editor, but it doesn't show up fine. That's because these aren't the same dimensions. So it's stretching differently. You can see on different phones, it's going to make it move a lot. So if you're trying to overlay graphic designs without exporting them all in the exact same dimensions, you're going to run into this issue where stuff keeps getting shifted. And the best way to fix that is with Extents. So let me show you the difference real quick. Well, first off, let's set up the Extents target. So we're going to add underneath our base image here, which is my background one. We're going to add in a screen transform. We'll call that Extents. Okay, just like that. Now on your base image here, your Extents target should be that new Extents screen transform. So we'll drag that over and drop it on there. Now, I'm going to turn off my crosshair. I'm just going to show you the difference real quick with an empty screen image. I'll set it to stretch so it fills up the entire space that it's filling up. And as you can see, underneath the Extents target, it is perfectly matching, right, the edge of our image. So it is using the pixels of the image as its bounds. Now, if I were to move this back under our base image without the Extents, you can see it is now going well beyond the bounds because it's using these screen transform bounds. So that's the difference. Extents is targeting the exact image versus not using Extents. You're only targeting the bounds of the screen transform. Okay. So we're going to put our crosshair under Extents. We'll just delete this other one for now. And it'll mess up the stretching sometimes at first. So we're just going to stretch it back how we want it. And you can use any sizing. I'll use fit here just because that's probably what you want to use. And I'll position this perfectly over that black dot. And as you can see in the scene now, it is perfectly positioned. And even better, I can switch between all devices. And it is always going to show up exactly perfectly, basically pixel perfect positioned. And this doesn't just work right there. I mean, you can put it all the way on this edge over here. You know, let's get it actually in the center here. And it's the same thing. I can switch through every device and it's basically pixel perfect. So this is incredibly useful if you want to overlay designs without exporting them all at the exact same dimensions. So you can have your background image maybe be like a 1024 by something pretty high res, but you might have like a car image you're trying to build and you want the steering wheel to move. You don't want to export the steering wheel that whole size and have to do some crazy parenting thing. You can just put the steering wheel image in, you know, with the transparency around it cropped out, and then, you know, target it perfectly with Extents to where it should be in that car image. Or you're putting the user in a scene and you want that user image to be perfectly positioned. You can do that as well. So this is an incredibly powerful tool that more people should use. And I hope this helps you all. It's pretty simple. Your Extents also should be directly under. Let me show you how it's set up. Your Extents should be, this is my background image, so that's the dots, okay? Then the Extents goes under that. That's wired up, okay? And then you, under your Extents, you just put whatever images you have and size those as needed. And that's really it. That's how you use Extents. It's incredibly useful, like I said. So I hope you all start using these more often because it's going to save you a lot of trouble, especially if you have really complex graphic designs and you're trying to conserve space and stuff like that. This is like, you need to use this, okay? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.